If you also have ADHD, you will enjoy this episode. Trigger
Disclaimer,
warning. If
full
you
disclosure.
suffer from ADHD, ADD, or
You-
any other type of attention deficit disorder, you may be on for a wild ride with these two crazy women who talk about everything and nothing all at once.
Absolutely agree.
Welcome back to your Millennial Group Therapy Session, Baby One More podcast with your hosts, Steph and
Morgs.
Hello, Morgs.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing well. Actually, like as soon as I started talking to you, my tummy ache went away. So maybe all I needed was some talkative times with my biffle.
That's what I was like slowly getting sleepy, and I was like, no, we got
it's
this.
Okay. That's how we do. I mean, it's 10:16 p.m. on a Sunday night, so
we out here killing the game.
Yeah. You know, what is bedtime? I don't know what that word means.
Oh,
I work best at night.
I know.
wish that I could be a morning person, but I'm just like every day I wake up and I'm like, it's not today.
I tried, but no.
Today's not the day where I become a morning person. I don't know if that will ever be for me.
I mean, the sun coming in our room at like 7 in my straight up in my eyeballs, like
that would wake me up.
Forces it for me.
In my apartment in Orlando, the sun would come, and I mean, I had that, you remember the apartment, my last apartment I was in, I had that big ass window that you couldn't cover with anything. So, and the sun always rose on that side.
Yeah.
So that shit was like in my eyeballs, like, wake the fuck up, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Which was fine because it was like 7 o'clock, and I can do like 7:38 as long as it is bright outside. But this place, it's so dark because we have a huge ass tree covering it, which is like a blessing and a curse. Because
good for
like
Joe.
It keeps it, good for Joe. Keeps it nice and cool in the room. But I like my sunlight. Like if it's dark, I will sleep. Like the blackout curtains are not for me because I don't know what time of day it is. So I don't know. It's just so hard because like I set my alarm for 7:30 every day, and then I also snooze my alarm because if my children aren't up, I also am not getting my ass up.
I wake up with said sun, but I also like, Corey's my bedtime clock. Like he puts me to, he like goes to bed. It's like 10:30 to 11 o'clock, like
that's a good bedtime though.
Perfect.
See, Joe and I were just talking about how we don't have a good bedtime.
Yeah, you gotta figure that shit out.
Because he's like, we need to go to bed earlier on like school nights is what he calls it when he has to work.
We also say like, I don't want to go to school.
And I'm like, well, you see, I am a night owl and my body doesn't know how to rest until 2 a.m., which is not okay. My body is like on a 2 to 9 schedule. Like I sleep from 2 to 9.
I mean, if your kids
get up and do my things.
Get up at 9, then fucking do it,
I know. But it's like, why can't I just like wake up a couple hours early? I want to wake up like an hour before them so that I can like get my life in order, do a workout, get all that done. But I just can't.
I know. That is a thing. Like I am a morning workout person.
Me too. I prefer working out in the morning because if I don't, then I probably will not get it done during the day. And I'm not going to do it at night. Like once nightfall hits, working out is not happening.
Unless I like
never
stroll,
been that way.
But like that's
it has to be like something chill.
Yeah.
No, I need like the morning to work.
Oh, I'm gonna tell the people. We've been the two of us, both of us, are using Ladder. It's a like fitness app, but it's been so good. They released all new workouts on Sundays for the week, and I'm doing one that's like Pilates strength focused. And you're doing one that's just
mine's more hits, like strength and hits. Yeah. Because you basically can take like a quiz on there that like asks you questions that are curated towards what you're looking to do or what you're looking to gain from it. So like if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to gain muscle, if you're trying to tone, if you're trying to maintain, like whatever it is. If you just want to like stretch, they have like all different ones. And that's what I love about it because I personally am looking to like lose weight and tone from having babies. And I was between the one that Morgan's doing, but I wanted to try this HIIT one because like I hate and love hits at the same time. Like,
Yeah, they're
I
so good.
personally hate them, but they do my body the best. Like, when I
we
was
have a
in college, that
throwback?
was my
Yeah.
thing.
It's like the
That
insanity workouts. That's what
Yes,
we were
like
fucking doing that shit, and that's what that
and
is.
that it was always so great, but I hated it so much. Like,
Mhm.
if I look back at, like, the times when I was, like, in my prime, I'm like, "Yeah, I was doing hits during that, like, at least twice a
Yeah.
week." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"I fucking hate them, though." They do
Dude,
me
I
so
know.
well.
They fucking
So,
wild.
they are. But if you guys are looking for, like, a good workout that you can do at home and it literally just takes 30, 40 minutes at
Yeah.
most a day, and it literally gives you a workout for every single day, even, like, stretches. Like, the off days are still, like, stretching and just doing good stuff for your body, which
Mhm.
I appreciate. But all you need
Totally.
is, like, some dumbbells. That's literally it, a
Literally it.
mat, and your body, and it's so easy.
I know.
So,
Thank you for
I highly
sharing.
recommend. I know I, like, got a free passes, and it was like, "Send this to however many
Yeah.
people you want," and I was like, "Okay." So I, like, sent it to Morgan, and she's like, "I just saw this." I was like, "Look at
It was
that."
like, I fell for the
Fucking yeah.
advertisement too.
I literally
But
was
it
on
fucking worked.
Instagram, and it, like, popped up, and I was like, "Oh, this is interesting," because I was doing, like, the beach body stuff, which,
Oh,
like, I
right. I forgot
enjoyed,
about
but the
that.
problem with it is it's very repetitive.
Oh, yeah,
And they
those
have
are
classes that you can do, which I do appreciate the classes. Like, they have spin classes and stuff. So, like, if I wanted to
Oh, that's
do a
cool.
cycle, I could, but I have to, like, go to Nick's and use my cycle bike that's just sitting out there, probably rotting at this point because I haven't used it in,
Oh.
like, over a year. But, you know, but yeah, they do have that type of stuff. But I like this because I can't just, you know, willy
It's
nilly
nice
get out.
in
Yeah, I can do it
your house.
inside. I
Yeah.
don't have to worry about what time of day it is, what day of the week it is. Like, if I miss a Monday, then I just go back and do Monday a different time. Like, it
Yeah.
is what it is.
I'm one of
So,
the I mean, I have my
mhm.
little back situation happening,
Yeah,
so I, like, scroll through the workouts
to see,
sometimes
like, yeah.
because I'm
Oh,
like,
you
depending
have
how I
to.
feel, but, like, it's so
Mhm.
nice because it literally breaks it all down, so
Yep, I know.
10 out
It's
of 10.
perfect. I love it. And it
Yeah.
tells you exactly what to do. It shows you a video on what to do. You can even listen to music, which I also appreciate because
Yeah.
I fucking hate that's the one thing I did not like about Beachbody. They had their own fucking playlist. I don't always want to listen
Oh.
to whatever the fuck you're listening to. And sometimes it
Yeah.
was like weird 80s music that I was
Yeah.
like, this is not getting me pumped to
Well
work out.
well, it's interesting you say about the music though, because Nicole shared with us the
Uh
Apple
huh.
Fitness or whatever the fuck it's called,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
I almost feel like it was too much. Like, it was too many
Uh
options,
huh.
and
I know what you
then
mean.
yeah, and then what did I take? What I feel like they had, like, a Taylor Swift
Uh huh.
yoga or some shit, and,
Right.
like, okay, but, like, everything I never went back to it consistently because it was, like,
Hmm.
too mu I'm like, "What do I even choose?" So,
Right. No, I
who
feel
knew?
that.
Who
I
knew I
know.
needed a routine?
I just literally, I'm like, oh, do I want to listen to Spotify? I do. Let me open it. But I like that it, like, keeps the
Yeah.
music going, but it will, like
The
lower the
trainer.
music so that the
Yeah.
trainer can talk, and then it will, like, pop the music back on when she's done saying her spiel. I'm like, I love this. I don't gotta fuck
Right?
around with having, like, music on in the background, the
Yeah.
app going, like, everything's just, like, in my ears. So,
Yeah. Love it.
anyways, check it out, guys. Not
Yeah. I was
sponsored.
gonna
We
say,
just literally
spiraling
are
off into the
fucking,
abyss.
yeah, we love this as that. But anyways, um, to get
Anyways.
into our rating of the week because
Yeah.
that's what we do around here.
That's what we do around these parts. Oh my god.
You
I
can
feel
start,
like
Morgs, because I have to think
alright.
about mine for
I know,
a
I feel like
minute.
it
Well, you
well,
had,
I
like, Hell Week, so please
my
enlighten
week
us.
has been a blur. Literally just blurred by. Let me think. For a number rating, I mean, I don't know. I feel like a 7,
That's a pretty good.
8, yes,
That's
a
a pretty good
7, yeah.
rating for a Hell Week.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was hell in that, like, it was just nonstop.
Yeah.
I came down to
Yes.
Wellington for my dad's birthday, and that was great. Got to see you. We filmed
Hmm.
together. Can't complain about anything there.
Yeah.
And then, I went to go work in person in the office,
Hmm.
but, like, we had a million meetings back to back to back to back, so it was just that part was a little stressful, and then I was gone for a full week, so it was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I just tired and wanna be in my bed with
Yeah.
my cat fam. So, it was a good week, but just busy,
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Oh my God. When you said you were like driving from this one to that one to this one, I'm like,
yes, the buildings.
nope.
We have a few buildings, and I was like, I'm in the car and I'm giving Steph the tea, and it was good. And I get to see Sam when I'm there, which is nice. You guys saw Stella on the After Dark. Maybe she made her,
if you watched it,
debut. Well, she had been on before, but it's fine.
Yes.
But that's always helps to make it more fun. But yeah, definitely tiring.
I'm sure.
And this weekend was chill, so
that's good.
Recover,
you have a nice little recovery from it.
Yeah.
I was trying to think. I didn't have a bad week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember. I didn't have my period, so that's always a positive. That shit, well, it ended halfway through the week, so like, I'd give my week like a 7.5, 8 too. I feel like it's like good. Well, obviously, because like we got to see each other, got to like do everything in person for the podcast, which we always love. I already like announced. Did I announce on here about the boutique, or did I just do that on the gram?
Formally, yeah, I don't think
I'm gonna
so.
formally announce because it is going to happen at the end of this month. But I will, with my mother, be launching officially our online boutique, Kaylin Cardigans Boutique. It's so exciting. I'm like, I can't even believe that it's real life because this has been my dream since basically I knew what clothes were. Was to own an online boutique or just a boutique in general, but like online is the way to go nowadays.
Right.
So at the end of this month, I'm thinking like, I honestly think it's either going to be like the literal last week of August or like the 1st of September, because that's a Sunday that we'll like do our first official drop. Yeah. So it probably will be like September 1st. I feel like that just like
feels right.
That just feels right. September is a good month. Joey was born in September. It's just we might as well. And it's fall is starting. Like September 1st for me is the first day of fall, whether it's actually fall or not. Like I will start decorating for Halloween and fall 1st of September. So
I
feel like that will be I feel like that will be good. But we will be dropping a drop probably, like I said, the 1st of September. And we've been doing all the things with that, getting all the clothes and all the content and all the back fucking shit that goes on that I had no clue until starting a business. It is not an easy task, but it is a fun.
Behind the scenes.
Yes, the behind the scenes, so to speak. But luckily I do have my mom helping because Lord have mercy. If I was doing 100% by myself, I would not be able to. It is not a one-man show. I mean, people do it, but I don't have the ability to make it a one-man show with 2 kids and a family. So
yeah, well, and she loves it too. Like,
yeah, she's like very into it.
Loves it.
She worked in a boutique. She's worked in retail. I've worked in retail. Like we at least have that background and similarities with the type of clothes we like, which like thank God, because when you have a 60-year-old and a 32-year-old, you don't really always see eye to eye. But I can, say that my mother has always stole my clothes. So like who was shopping in whose closet growing up? Marcy was in my closet. So
I love that.
Anyways, so that's been exciting. So that obviously is like, puts it up a little bit higher too. Joey's been sleeping through the night. We always love that for positives. Joe like was home, so that's always more positive.
Right, right. Helps everything.
We had a date day yesterday and we got to go see the new Deadpool and Wolverine, which was 10 out of 10. Recommend. Even if you don't watch Marvel movies, you don't really need to, I feel like, for those movies. I would recommend seeing the Deadpools though, because thank goodness Joe and I watched the second one the night before because there were parts I forgot, and then like those parts were in the movie and I was like, oh, it's like a good thing. Yeah, I was like, it's a good thing I like rewatched this. But of course I was telling Morgan, I'm like, I didn't see Deadpool 3 or I haven't seen it in a really long time. So Joe and I are going to watch that. And then he has it on the TV and I'm like, Deadpool 2? I thought we were watching Deadpool 3. He's like, tomorrow. I'm like, no. That's Deadpool and Wolverine. He goes, yes, Deadpool 3. Tomorrow. I go, no, Joseph, there's a Deadpool 3. We watched it together. I'm pretty sure we were like in your bedroom when we watched it, like when you lived in the house. He's like, no. Tomorrow. It's what we're going to go see tomorrow. So I was like, I need to be certain on this. So of course I look it up and I'm like, no, he's right. There's only 2. I don't know why I thought there were 3, but also like the second one came out in 2016 or 2017.
It's been a while, yeah.
And I was like, why has it been so long? And he's like, well, the whole writer's block thing. And I was like, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
They even mentioned that in the movie when he's literally, because the commentary is the best, but he's like, it's been a minute since we've made one of these, there was this, and then the whole writers thing happened. I was like, oh, this is great. I love that. So it was really good though. Highly recommend. And then Post Malone came out with his new album, because now he's all country.
Oh my God.
And I told Morgan that I already cried for one of the songs. Like, legitimately.
I don't think I listened to it after you told me.
I was in the car with Joe coming from dinner, and I'm driving because we took the kids to his parents, and my car's the one with both the car seats. So I'm driving, and I'm like, I put it on, and I immediately go, I'm like, oh, this is the song he wrote for his daughter. And Joe goes, what? I'm like, it's the song he wrote for his daughter. And
already crying.
You're like, it's like 10 seconds into the song. It's like, it's okay. Like, what is wrong? And also, it's like a daddy-daughter song, and I'm over here like bawling my eyes out. Right. Fine. I'm like, you have no soul. He's like, Brielle is 2.5. She's not going to marry anytime soon. I'm like, his daughter is also like 2, and he's writing the song about it. So it's like a cute, daddy-daughter song at a wedding.
Up. Yeah, so cute. Yeah.
It's basically about I
don't listen to those.
You'll marry her, but she's always going to be my little girl type of thing. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, just turned into a puddle.
Mm-hmm. So there's that. But no, all in all, good week. Go give Post Malone a listen. Go watch Deadpool Wolverine. I also thought it was hilarious that, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have movies in the box office right now, and they're both big movies too. Yeah. So of course I had to do my research to see who's doing better.
Oh, Wolverine, Deadpool.
No.
What?
It Ends With Us was higher as of literally a couple of yesterday when I looked it up. Well, Deadpool and Wolverine I think are started because I think because
they came out earlier or no?
That's what I'm trying to think. Which one came out before the other one, or did they come out the same day?
It wasn't the same day, but maybe it was. I remember them being at premieres pretty close, but
all I know is one was beating the other one by 0.2 billion or whatever it was. One was 2.3 billion and one was 2.5 billion.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I will.
But if you think about it, I mean, people love Marvel, yes.
Oh,
however, people love Colleen Hoover, and that book was basically what made her her.
Yeah, the book girlies got coming out.
Yeah, so
I know.
And you gotta think about it too. Those book girlies were probably bringing their boyfriends with them, so they're like, "You're gonna come watch this with me."
I know. I've seen all the controversy things about the promotion of the It Ends With Us and how they're no one's talking about it being violence.
I saw that too.
Yeah, but I don't know. I wonder what's real. I'm like, holy shit, there's a lot of drama happening right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, but we love Blake. Leave her alone.
I know.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Ugh.
But yes, so all in all, good stuff.
Yeah.
Which I guess kind of takes us into reality TV check-in type shit.
I know. That was all of our media things.
And stuff. Yeah.
I know. Well, I binged hard. 6 episodes. It was I already told Steph, the Good Girls Guide to Murder.
Yes.
Netflix. Even though I bashed Netflix on our last episode, my bad. Corey was like, I just canceled it, so watch whatever you want because it's only through August or September or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. Good thing this is already out.
Yeah.
I knew this was coming out. It actually came out a month ago in the UK when we were there. And I was like,
really?
how the fuck do I watch this? But obviously we didn't have time to just binge watch TV when we were out of the country.
Yeah.
Which would have been funny though. I read the book. It's based off a book. There's three books. I only read the first one. Apparently, that's part of my MO these days. Not reading series.
Is the series based off the first book though, or is it all the books? Because you said it's only 6 episodes.
Series is book 1.
Okay, so
yeah, because I only read book 1, and I did it on Audible. It was my Audible era, and I was okay with it. It was meh for me. It was good. But maybe it was I was not as paying attention or something, because I listened to it on Audible. I think it was 2 years ago now, the end of 2022. So I remembered just enough.
Yeah.
That when I was watching, I was like, oh my God, Corey, it's all coming back to me. Like,
I love when that happens.
It was so good. And the main character is Wednesday's roommate. The girl who plays Wednesday's roommate, the split hair colored girl. I can't remember her name, but she did really good. And I really, really thought it was good.
That's awesome.
Is that because is it because I knew the whole time? And I was like, oh, it did such a good job of like not giving it away until the end. But also it's only 6 episodes. So I feel like if it was 12,
they like an hour long or?
I feel like they were like 45.
Okay.
And if I could see it being too slow if it was like 12 episodes. Like 6 was perfect.
Okay.
Because by episode like halfway through the 5th one, you like learn a little more, and then
I'm gonna need to watch this tomorrow with Joseph. I'm gonna make him watch it with me.
Yeah.
Did you make Corey watch it with you?
No, but he said he enjoyed my Spark Notes. So
I never know like what Joe will enjoy for shows. I mean, he calls all of my shows murder porn shows. So
this one's like they're based in high school, so like
not so much porn.
No,
more just
she's
murder.
like solving the murder. Yeah, as like a high schooler, which is kind of cool. Yeah.
Okay.
A little unrealistic, which is maybe why I was like, but I will probably give book 2 a go now because
you should, especially if there's going to be another season.
Probably.
So I will definitely have to watch it. Speaking of books and shows / movies, I meant to tell you that I saw that thing you sent me about the Colleen Hoover, like Verity, like possible, like what we would want the cast to be. Oh my God,
yes.
What like if that actually happened, like what a great fucking like elite lineup of people.
I know. I'm gonna
especially
share it.
What's her face? The first one as Verity. I was like, honestly, when I think about that, like that is who would come to mind.
I'm gonna reshare it on our TikTok page because the people need to see it.
That was like so good though. And then the girl from You as like whatever her name is, Lowen. I was like, oh, that would be so good.
No,
these people are like actually so good. Like I love her too, and I feel like I could 100% see her. I don't know. I just saw a TikTok of the whatever his name is.
Penn.
He like Penn. Oh, because that's the other thing I wanted to just ask you. What is this demure?
Okay, I don't know where it came from. literally one of my friends from work texted me, what is this? Wait, let me see what he said. Yeah, what does demure mean? So please let me explain.
Yes, please.
I said classy? ? I'm trying to gather TikTok context clues, but I have actually no idea. And then I gave him the Urban Dictionary link because I was like, maybe there's something here. The first one, I'm not going to read them all because some of them get a little unhinged. If you've been on Urban Dictionary, if you know,
I feel like that is Urban Dictionary. That is the definition of Urban Dictionary.
This one though was like perfect. This is of a quiet, modest, unassuming, reserved nature. Somebody who is serious or sober and even shy. For most of the 1800s, this was the ideal for a woman as illustrated in Jane Austen's works. Blah 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 blah.
I am not demure.
Yeah.
Demure. How do you say it?
Demure. Right?
Demure.
Right?
So Joe had asked me because
classy.
He showed me a meme or a fucking video yesterday, and he goes, "What is this shit with the people drinking coffee going, I'm demure, I'm classy.
I'm bougie, I'm fancy." Yeah,
and I'm like,
exactly.
I literally go, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I haven't seen one of those until right now. And he's like, it's been all over my feed. I'm like, not mine.
Yeah.
But then of course today I open my phone and it's like every single fucking thing, and I'm like,
that's so
Can somebody explain to me where this came from and why it's suddenly like a
I don't know where it came from. There was a clip from Gilmore Girls, which I know you didn't watch, but still needs to go in your queue. I don't know how you haven't watched it. And there is a clip of the grandma calling Rory, the main character, demure. And like I feel like Rory was the epitome of like trying to be demure. And I mean, she's a little.
Did it come from there? Like who?
It might have. I have no idea.
I want to know who was the maker of this.
Please tell us.
Demure.
If you know, please share with the millennials who are fucking clueless on the internet.
I have no idea. I was like, oh, I have to ask Morgan about that because I have no fucking clue what this means. and maybe she'll know because she's a little bit more with it with the times.
No, but I'll ask some of my sources that may know.
Okay. I do have a quiz for you real quick because I'm curious. So I had sent Nick this and I was going to send it to you, but I was like, no, I'm just going to ask her on the podcast, put you on the spot. It was like, can you name or can you recall? No. Can you recall what channels Disney Channel and Nickelodeon were on your TV growing up? Like, what channels were they?
Okay. I want to say 49, but I don't know which one.
Okay. Think Wellington Shores, though, because we all had the same fucking cable provider in there.
So I'm not right because you didn't.
You're not right.
Agree.
But you're close. You got the 9 part right.
Oh, huh.
You're very close.
I literally have no idea.
Morgan. So I have to read you what Nick sent me, though. I send it.
My TV stayed on Food Channel. What do you mean?
That's true. You were the food girly. You weren't really the Disney / Nickelodeon girly. That's true. What channel was the Food Channel? Because I think I remember it.
I mean, it never changed. Like, I never changed the channel.
Wasn't it in the 70s?
I thought it was 71. I was going to say that, but I don't know.
It's either 71 or 73, and whichever one that isn't is MTV. One of them was MTV and one of them was the Food Channel. That's funny. Then I think no, MTV was 78, I think. And 77 was VH1.
That feels right.
And then 71 or 73 was definitely the Food Network channel because I also watched it. Yeah. But in case you were wondering, Disney Channel was 59. Cartoon Network was 60 and Nickelodeon was 61. So I send my brother the thing and I go 59 and 61 and Cartoon Network was 60, right? And he goes, correct. And then he proceeds to go, MTV, VH1, and E were, so I guess it must have changed because he said 28 to 30.
Okay.
But I don't remember that. I remember it being in the 70s. ESPN was 32 to 36. And the weather and TNT and TBS was 47 to 48.
That was yes. Okay.
Then Discovery Channel and History was 49 to 51.
Okay. I agree. I agree with this statement.
Right when you said how do you remember 40s, all of these?
That's wild. Yeah,
But yeah, I do remember the Weather Channel being like in the 40s.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I remember it being like close enough to all the other ones, but
you unlocked.
I knew the minute I was like, and it's funny because it was like people commenting which channels were theirs. But the person was like, I can't remember. It was 28, 29, 30.
Yeah, like immediately.
I was like, oh my God, it was 59, 60, and 61 because 59 was definitely Disney Channel and Nickelodeon was 61 and in between was Cartoon Network. And I would just flip, back and forth.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But that's true. Morgan was the Food Network channel girly. That was what we watched when we had sleepovers at Morgan's house was Food Network at night. See, I was the Disney Channel girly and occasionally would go to the Food Network if they did the Unwrapped. That was my favorite show to watch on Food Network channel. Such a good show.
God, goody.
Always loved learning about the candies.
Yes. Oh, that was, I know, really. God, TV is just not the same as it once was.
Oh, absolutely not. Well, who actually watches fucking cable TV?
Right.
Like, does anyone? Maybe like,
I don't know.
2 people, our parents.
The Olympics, yeah.
I didn't even watch that on unpopular opinion that I didn't say last time. But I don't really like watching the Olympics. But, that's just
me. I watch pieces. Like,
I don't know like why, but I've never fully watched the Olympics. And the only time I actually did was when we went on a trip in college to Georgia and the people I was with wanted to watch the Olympics.
Yeah.
So it stayed on the TV and I was like, this isn't really for me. I'm going to go get drunk now.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm going to go drink that bottle of alcohol that's sitting on the counter because that sounds more enjoyable than the Olympics. I don't know why though. It's just never been my thing. Yeah. That actually leads us into our topic for today. Foreshadowing.
I love it.
But yeah, I don't know why. But I was going to say though that they were on Peacock. So if I actually wanted to watch the Olympics, I didn't even need cable. I just needed.
I approved of that sharing of the Peacock because.
Oh yes.
I was like, I just need to see the gymnastics. The goat herself.
That's the only thing. That's literally the only thing that I would actually watch too.
Dude, the diving was fucking crazy.
Well, I didn't watch that. And the only other thing I saw was the dude that his junk got in the way of him pole vaulting or whatever it is.
I did see that as well on TikTok, though. And that was fucking hilarious.
I died. It was so funny. The comments were my favorite because somebody was like, his face says that this isn't the first time this has happened. It's like, not again.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. This is
that
hilarious.
Would be like, what mixed emotions I'm sure this person
it's like
has.
A flex, but at the same time, like not.
You don't win a medal.
Yeah. Like, it's like all the women are like, okay. And then he's like, well, fuck, again. You just keep getting in the way there. Yeah. Every single fucking time I try and go over this damn pole, my other pole sticks me and gets in the way. Like, what is happening? Just trying to get over a pole. Like, dude, if you, and somebody else's comment was like, if this has happened before, don't you know better than to like strap that fucker down?
Right.
Like, just tape him down. Come on. Like, you know better.
Underneath the shorts. Like,
come on.
Something. He probably did that. Let's be real.
That's true.
That's so funny. Oh my fucking God. Wow.
He's like, if only I had a fucking vagina, this would never happen with a vagina. Vagina would never do this. It's like the things with like, I choked on a carrot. A donut would never do this to me.
Oh my God, I love that so much.
Anyway, you know,
man. The Olympics. And it is over for another 4 years, and we will forget all about it until then.
Oh my gosh. Too much. Wait, the Olympics only happen every 4 years?
4 years, but every 2 years.
Oh, they do different ones. It's like winter and summer. That's why. Okay. I think that's where I was getting all fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like not
I said,
I
don't watch it.
Yeah, that's
not
fair.
My jam. Much rather would watch a football game. But that's just me. Give me football. That's all I need in life. Just a little bit of football. That's the only sport that like I will truly enjoy.
Do you have Red Zone? Have you watched it with Red Zone? Have you watched football with Red Zone?
I don't even have football on this TV. Joe doesn't watch football. I am the man in this relationship when it comes to sports. Like, if you ask Joe what his favorite sport is, I don't think he has one.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, oh, everyone's talking about football. Fucking don't want to talk about football. I'm like, I'll talk about football. Who's talking about football? What are they talking about?
As someone who, like, has been, a little bit forced to watch some football, it's okay. It's fine. I've accepted my fate. Watching it with the Red Zone package is the way to watch because it literally jumps.
I was gonna say it goes game, like
whoever's closest who's in the Red Zone.
Right. Obviously. Yes.
But that's the way to watch it. I'll see.
See, I just watch it on yes, please, if that's a possibility. I was gonna say I just watch it on I think like Peacock and at one point YouTube TV because that was like all on there, but I just use whatever social network I have that I can watch it. And realistically, like there's only a few games like I actually want to watch.
Exactly. You're
usually
not like
Steelers. So
yeah.
And then like sometimes if there's like a really good, game coming up with like two really good teams, then I'll be like, oh, I want to watch this. And of course, like the playoffs and Super Bowl and shit.
Right.
But that is happening soon too. Football season. It's already been preseason. I'm sure you know all that stuff.
We have cute little throwbacky. I know we're gonna have to reminisce about our
that was the
days.
Other
we
thing.
Have some old photos. That picture I'm pretty sure was from 2006 because it was dated. Like when I sent it to you.
The one. Wait, which one?
There was like us in the red.
Oh yeah. That was that was
2006. I can tell you the date.
Yes, it's 2006. It was our freshman year.
Yeah,
I know this because that was like the first football game we went to, or was it?
I don't know.
Because remember,
I think it was a homecoming game. Like I think it was a bigger game.
What game did we go to when Angelica played in the band? And that's when I met my ex.
November 3rd, 2006. November 3rd. So it had to be like.
Well, that was definitely around homecoming.
Yeah.
Homecoming was always like
I'm trying to
between
read our
like
shirts.
October and November.
Because if you don't know,
I think they just said Broncos.
Yeah, go Central.
And like, yeah.
Oh my god, this is so cute. Okay, well, we'll save that
braces and
football
all
season. We'll have and we have the homecoming picture.
I
so
know.
Cute. Okay,
oh my god.
We'll fully reminisce. But
today's reminiscence
is
not as far back. We're gonna go back to college and just how different partying in like 2010 to 2015 was compared to now. Like what a 10-year difference truly makes.
Yeah,
because that's what it's been, 10 years. Which is wild.
Wow.
But
stressful.
Like I was thinking, like I was telling Morgan, I'm like, it's just so crazy to me that when we would go out, it was like a whole fucking ordeal. Like it was not just like, hey, do you guys want to go out tonight? No. It was like, hey, do you guys want to go out tonight? Also, where are we going out tonight? Because we have like 20 different clubs / bars to choose from.
Well, not in Fort Myers, but yes.
Well, in Orlando there was. And if we do go out, remember, we have to get dressed up because we will not be allowed inside of said nightclub without the appropriate attire, which is wild to me. Well, like our asses had to be in dresses or skirts.
Those with wedges were like
wedges and or my light always fucking does this to me.
Half burn.
Sorry guys, I'm be like
half burn.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I can't.
Literally, my fucking calves were probably so muscular just from the size of the stiletto heels that I would wear.
Yeah.
I wish I could find a picture of one of the heels that I wore because
I mean,
I'm sure I can.
Mine, but
like those suckers were like this tall, and I was like willy-nilly out there like dancing, dropping it to the floor, like no big deal. And now if I tried to do that, I'd like fucking end up in the freaking emergency room.
Drinking.
Well, yeah, underage drinking nonetheless.
Yes, I know. I can't.
The amount of fake IDs I went through. But it was just so crazy because like you could wear or you can wear, I should say,
now,
anything.
Yeah.
You could literally go to a club in a fucking t-shirt, jeans, and sneakers.
Do
and
people
it's like
even go to clubs? Like, is that even a thing? I don't know.
I'm sure. In like college towns, it probably is.
True.
See, the thing with Orlando, it was like, is my lighting okay? Because I got fucked.
Fine. I mean,
my thing fucked me. I could turn on this light, but we'll just chill.
I feel like it's fine.
I think this light's like dying because I charge it and it just doesn't last more than like 20 minutes. It's very sad. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yes, so we would go to either the strip of bars that were like near UCF, which you still had to be like somewhat decent looking to get into. But if you went downtown, which is where we went for my 21st birthday, then all of those were nightclubs for the most part, except for like a handful of them. And you had to be in like a certain attire. I just want to know, does that still exist? Do nightclubs still expect you to wear
like at that level?
Yeah. Like you could not get in unless you were wearing fucking like nice shoes and nice clothes, and like men could not wear hats. They had to have collared shirts. They couldn't wear jeans. Could you wear jeans?
Wait, I went to visit Angelica last year for her birthday.
Oh yeah.
Birthday. Okay. One of the people we were with, one of the men were wearing flip-flops and got denied at the door.
See?
And then I went into ultimate, like, I've had one drink and now I'm calling it ick that he was wearing flip-flops in general. But yes, that was definitely a thing. And that was like it wasn't like a club, it was like a rooftop bar.
Oh, so like even more official.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which was weird. But yeah, I feel like girls can wear anything, which great, good for us.
Although like even I'm sure even if you were wearing like certain flip-flops, they'd be like like you can't wear like beach flip-flops.
Right. They had to have a back or whatever. Like, where am I at work? Like, can I just be me?
Yeah. This is not a bar. This is a real fancy place. It's very demure here.
Demure.
You need to be dressed the right way.
Happen. You're never gonna make it happen, Gretchen.
You're never gonna make fetch happen. Just stop trying to make it happen. Never gonna make demure happen.
I feel like that was the correct use of the term, though.
Right?
Yeah, I think it was.
You know, just trying to bring the fucking 2024 to the 2014.
I love it so much.
Wrap it all together. But yeah,
The girlies know, though, man.
I want to know. Just let us know. Is that even a thing still? Is it more lax now?
I
Do
mean,
people even want to get dressed up? Because I feel like everybody's wearing like dresses and sneakers, and like I wish that was our life back then.
Dude, same. No one wants to see toes anymore. I mean,
that's true.
Valid though, fucking valid.
Yeah, I don't even want to see my own toes. So. They need a pedicure desperately, but
but that's what I'm saying though. People are literally wearing sneakers. It looks like out now, and it's fine. I don't know.
Well,
it's so funny.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then just rack on the alcohol on top of it.
I know.
I just want to know how the fuck my body was able to withstand drinking like 4 nights in a row. And then like getting up and working out and then going to school and like doing all the things that I had to do on a regular basis. But if I have like 2 sips of alcohol now, I'm down for the count for like a week.
Literally.
Like I'm still recovering today from multiple drinkings this week.
We drank last night, but you know what we did do? We went out a little bit earlier because we wanted to stop at this new pizza place. Well, not new to us, not new, but
yeah,
we ate pizza first.
Smart.
And with our beer, and then we drank more. And if you know anything about me, if you listen to more than one episode, I clearly can't drink anymore. Sober curious, if you will. But I literally last night didn't turn red. I felt fine this morning. I mean, I didn't feel good, but like I was just like dehydrated feel, not like I didn't even have a headache this morning. But literally, I have to have the perfect equation of food and beverage, like water beforehand. Otherwise,
I need to have a lot of water beforehand, or else, the dehydration sets in real bad. Well, like yesterday, let me start with Monday because when we filmed the episode, the After Dark episode, I was already intoxicated because of Joe celebrating.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you have had
so I had days. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. This week was a bad week for me in alcohol, but Monday I drank tequila and wine. Like I got pretty ham. I mean, I wasn't like, stumbling, fumbling. No, I definitely was tipsy.
Feeling it. Yeah.
And then Tuesday, I don't think I drank anything, but then Wednesday I had a glass of wine. And then Friday, I had another glass of wine because I had wine in the fridge. I still have wine in the fridge. I didn't even finish it. And then Joe on Friday night wanted to make margaritas. So I made fresh mango margaritas with the tequila, like frozen mango margaritas.
So good,
put a lot of tequila in those, though. I couldn't even finish mine. It was very strong. But then I had a glass of wine after that. And I was like, who am I? And then yesterday, I know. Yeah. Yesterday we went to the movies and I was like, fuck it. I'm going to be a fat ass. So I got, and I told Morgan this already, but I got so much fucking candy and I got a Dr. Pepper, which I don't ever drink soda, but when I do, Dr. P is my man's. So I had a Dr. Pepper that I drank like this much of in the movie theater. 1, because of the sugar, and 2, because I would have to pee like a racehorse if I drank any more than that. Because an hour in, I was already like, fuck me, but I didn't want to move. So I just stayed my ground and made it through. This is why I'll never go to a movie theater if I'm ever pregnant again, because I can't even watch it without.
You won't make it. Yeah.
Pregnant. I will not.
Oh my God.
I'll be going every fucking 10 minutes. So anyways, I got gummies, watermelon gummies from, is it Haribo or Haribo?
I don't know.
Something Haribo, na 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 Haribo.
Is that a thing?
It says it on the bag. It says the jingle on the bag. You know when they like sing on the commercials?
No. I don't think I've ever listened to this commercial before.
Well, you're about to right fucking now, because
oh my God, what?
Don't listen to it, I will riot. Please hold. I think I had to search it because I wanted to know how to say the name of the gummies. But did you know that they're from Germany?
I knew they were not from here. It was a China
thing.
I feel like at one point Corey made me read the comment section of the sugar-free gummy bears, which is apparently funny on Amazon. I feel like that was a thing. Yeah.
I'll have to fact check, see. Okay, let's see. Is this the one? Please hold. Let's see. This is not it. This is just a stupid thing. Okay, let's get to the real shit, please.
Oh. Wait, put it closer to the mic.
Hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. Sorry, I have kid fucking music popping up. It said kids and parents love it, or kids and adults, either kids and parents or kids and adults love it so. The Happy World of Haribo.
I've never heard that in my whole fucking life.
Are you kidding me?
I don't think so.
Do you live under a rock? It comes on all the time on TV. Well, maybe it's because I have kids. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
Do I see gummy commercials because of kids? I've seen it so many times, but I love Haribo gummies.
Yeah.
Specifically the watermelon ones and the peach ones. If you've never had the watermelon ones, they have like a fluffy, pillowy like bottom. And then a gummy top, and they're so good. And then the peach ones are really delicious too because I like the texture of them. So I got those because they were 2 for $3. And then I got a chocolate bar
combo. Yeah.
And also those sweet tart ropes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking, or it's sweet tarts, which I'm always disappointed in every time I get them.
You like forget
want them. And then I'm like, these aren't that great. Why am I doing this? So I had all that candy during the movie and the soda. So a ton of sugar. And then we went to dinner after and I had a ton of carbs and then I had a fucking flight of margaritas. Because why get one margarita when you can get 4 margaritas of different flavors? Though. But Joe did drink 2 of them in my defense because I was like, I can't drink all of these margaritas.
They're big
I've had
like no food. They're from Outback,
like good, yeah, they're like a good size. And it was watermelon, mango, blackberry, and like regular.
That's so good.
All fucking delicious flavors. The watermelon, the blackberry were my fave, which like for me is odd because I love mango, but the mango tastes a little artificial. But the other 2 were really good.
Mango's tough. Yeah.
Yeah. But I let Joe have the mango one and I was like, if you want to have the plain one, you can have that too. I want the blackberry and the watermelon.
Aww.
But
no wonder you're struggling.
I sucked those things down and then came home and we watched that Logan movie, which is the Wolverine.
Like, you watched that shit? Did that make you cry?
That?
Yeah.
No.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Was I supposed to cry during?
I watched it one time and that was enough. Like I fucking couldn't.
So the ending was sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I was also watching it with my dad and we were both like just sitting in silence trying not to cry. And I never watched it again. And I'm sure he hasn't either.
Well, what's funny is, so Joe and I, obviously, like I told you earlier, we went to go see Deadpool and there were a couple parts that I was like, I don't know what this is about because I've only seen one of the X-Men, like Wolverine movies ever. So I was a little bit confused because of the way that Logan ends is how the Deadpool movie starts.
Okay.
So now it all makes sense because Joe and I were like, let's go home and watch that. And then I had texted Nick because Nick is the true Marvel. My brother knows Marvel like inside out, like he is a fanatic. So I texted him and I was like, did you watch the new movie? And he was like, I saw it when it premiered. I'm like, of course you fucking did. What kind of
he's on it. He's fucking on it.
Yeah. And then I was like, well, question, do we need to watch the other Wolverines to make this make sense?
Yeah.
Do we also need to watch the other Wolverines before we watch Logan to make it make sense? And he basically was like, no. He said some of it is like, you know, just kind of following the storyline. But he said the movies to watch to make all it make sense are more of like the Spider-Verse and the Marvel Universe type movies is what he told me. And I was like, oh, I did not know.
That's such a commitment. It
is a commitment.
I think it was during COVID and I don't think I finished it, but I was watching all of the X-Men chronologically. I think I got up to, what's her name? The girl who plays Sansa I got up to her movie. Fuck, what's her name? I don't know.
I don't know.
I got like very far into the X-Men series.
Well, that's good.
I'm way more
invested in that.
I have seen that more than the
anything else
Marvel, other stuff.
So of the Marvel movies that I've seen all the Avengers in movie theater premiere because of Nick. But I also enjoy them. Like those are probably my favorite Marvel movies or Avengers. And then I've seen all of the Ant-Man, which if you haven't seen those are like they're just as funny as Deadpool in my personal opinion. Because it's like Paul Rudd and he's fucking hilarious too. So also really good. Seen all the Deadpool ones. And then I've seen like the rest of them sprinkled throughout. Like I haven't actually seen all of the new Spider-Man ones. I only watched the Tobey Maguire ones.
Oh, okay.
Because they changed it to like the newer ones with whatever his face is. That's what Zendaya. I never know his name. But so like those, I haven't seen all of those. I haven't seen all the Iron Mans. I've only seen like one. I haven't seen all the Captain Americas. I haven't seen all like the fucking Guardians of the Galaxies. Like I just see them like a couple here, a couple there, like spread throughout. But like I do want to
do a journey,
commit, and watch all of them in sequential order.
Yeah,
I'd have to ask Nick because there's apparently multiple ways to watch them, and I'm like,
I feel like I ran into that when I was looking at my journey for
because it's not like you watch them like let's watch all the Spider-Mans together. Which can be very misleading.
Oh, funny we're talking about this. I don't know, we're back on TV, sorry friends, but like here we are. Corey and I were like scrolling through all the things today when I got back from the pool, and I was like, what do we watch? And I was like, oh shit, my parents logged us into Disney Plus again. Like I had forgot like about it.
Yeah.
And we're just scrolling. And we stumbled upon Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, I saw your text about that.
And I was like,
totally forgot all about that.
Was so I was like, we're starting this journey. Because he never saw the last one. We have a picture of us watching, which we will put on the gram because it's perfect.
Yes, it's so perfect.
And dude, those released in like the first one was like 2006, but the quality is so good. Like,
I know.
What?
It's insane. To be honest, I'm like, did they like up the quality to put it on Disney Plus? Because there's no way.
Maybe.
You know what? I think they did, because what was I watching recently with Joe and Brie? And I was like, they had to have like redid this because the quality, there's no way that this was the quality like 20 years ago. There's no way. I don't remember what it was though. What the fuck were
Johnny Depp. So good.
So good.
Whole fucking thing.
I know.
I'm like, and I was thinking, I was spiraling, and I was like, there's not really any like pirate movies.
No.
Like not a lot. Like that is the best.
That is it.
Did you see
how many were there? I can't even remember. I know I watched all of them, obviously.
Five.
Okay.
Yeah, only because I looked today. Only that
because I like only vividly remember like the first three. I don't know why I can't remember anything else.
Yeah. Well, what's his Orlando Bloom is not in the last one. I can't remember if he's in the fourth one or not. Maybe
wait, which one did we see together? Was it 3? Why do I feel like it was 3?
I mean, I don't know.
When was
that?
I
had that picture right in my thing. Hold on.
Were we in college or high school?
I think we were in high school, but it was like junior year or something. Like it was later on. So yeah, probably like 2 or 3.
Who did we go watch it with? It wasn't just you and me. We had other people with us because somebody had to take that picture.
I know. I don't know. Oh, here. Oh my God, we're so cute. Oh, this one doesn't have the date. Okay.
Of course.
Damn it. Oh, wait. On Stranger Tides. Which one? Hold on, let me look.
Oh,
I think that was the third one. I know.
I want to say, I feel like it was the third one too, because I feel like the fourth and fifth one I wasn't as highly invested in.
Oh, wait, no, we were in college because it was 2011, but the shirt that I'm wearing, funny story, we'll post on the Insta, but the shirt I'm wearing is a shirt that we made for Halloween freshman year of college as pirates. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Okay, I was gonna say I couldn't remember. I feel like we were like home for like summer, the holidays,
or I can tell you. Wait, I can May 30th.
Okay, so summer break.
Yeah, sorry, I'm like,
which would have made sense. That was freshman. That was May like 7th, after our freshman year.
Yep, home for summer.
2011. Yeah, that was the only summer that I like came home for the full summer, and then the rest of the summers I was back in Orlando.
Wow, I'm like. Yeah, I ate that shit up today. I was giggling, like the whole thing. I was just in it, and then I was like,
"I love watching a movie that I haven't seen in a hot minute."
I know
what it
remember
was.
Anything. What?
I just remembered what movie it was that Joe and I watched the other day. We watched White Chicks, and I was like, "The quality of this is really good, considering it came out a long time ago."
Yeah.
That is such an underrated movie.
Need to go back.
I mean, it's not underrated. People love it, but I feel like movies, like comedies, are not made the way they were back in the day. Like White Chicks, Mean Girls, all of those movies would never stand a chance.
No.
With the sensitivity nowadays. That's all I gotta say.
When we were scrolling today, we passed through like the Big Mama's House movie.
Oh my God. And those.
I was like, we fucking hysterical. Like, we didn't watch it today, but like
dying laughing at White Chicks. Like, I have seen that movie so many times, and I was literally like bawling my eyes out from laughing so hard.
Yeah.
It was just, oh my God. I was like,
pure
why?
Gold. Yeah.
Why have I not watched this more? This is what I need to watch every time I'm feeling sad.
When I lived with Georgia, that was like, it was just, she had it on. Like, it was just the go-to.
It's her, it was her security movie.
Yes. Security movie for sure. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. But even like, I think about like The Office and stuff too. Speaking of nostalgic things, I know we were talking about college and drinking and stuff, but like throwing it back to movies too, like movies and shows are not the way that they were made 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
No way.
Things are too, like I said, sensitive now. God forbid you say the wrong thing, but like The Office, The Office.
Oh,
The Office is so unhinged.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Oh yeah.
If this came out nowadays, I don't know if it would have done as well as it did back in the day. And the people that watch it are the ones who, grew up with it.
Right.
Like those are the ones still watching it.
Oh,
funny enough, I never got into The Office until Joe and I started dating.
Yeah.
Like I was never an Office girl.
Later.
But I remember it being out in high school because I had like exes that would watch it and stuff, and I was like,
meh. I know.
But no.
I haven't watched it like full chronological. Like I've seen a lot of it, but well, yes, we know you. Brielle can recite it in 3 years from now.
Yesterday we were watching because on Hulu it has the Superfan thing, and then the normal one. So Joe had the Superfan one on. He goes, "I never saw this part. Oh, this like goes in depth." And I go, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "This is like more in depth. It like tells tells them more about." And I'm like, I've seen this like a million times. He's like, I know, Steph, because you had the super fan on repeat like 15 fucking times after Brie was born. And I was like, that's true. I've pretty much seen both the super fan and the regular cut both times, multiple times in a year. That was my security.
Like, do you want me to put on the stage? Do you want me to go out and do the skit for you right now? Because I could do it. Like,
I could do the whole thing. Which part are you looking for? I went from never watching The Office to watching The Office so many times I could recite multiple episodes.
And
tell you where to find certain things from. Oh gosh.
Interesting.
Funny stuff. I just wish that movies and shows were the way that they once were. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna keep reading and then hope that they come into movie land, because I feel like
they are.
It's happening. So I don't know. I feel like it's good. It's good shit.
I just want I want to know when Verity's gonna come out. And it better not disappoint.
I know.
That's a big book to
I know. Well, so was It Ends With Us, and I feel like I've seen
what's the critics been saying about it.
Well, let's see what the actual thing says, because
I'm
I've
curious
seen a lot of mixed reviews.
I haven't seen any reviews, but I also don't really follow that in particular.
With us, let's see.
Because I'd be so interested to know if it's like doing really well.
Well, like Rotten Tomatoes, 56%, which that's like the what is this? Hold on, I don't remember. Like, is this actual critics like ratings? Not like
right.
You can't submit a score, but like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a 56 tomato meter, and the audience score is 92.
Oh wow!
So like that's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
that's a very big difference.
I don't know. Yeah, all the critics. Yeah, so the 56 was critics, which it's like, did they read it?
True.
Book. Did you read it or not? And I feel. I know. I will give my full review once I watch it, because
you need to watch it.
The end was kind of whack. Sorry.
In your opinion, or is that
no? That was a review. But
I was like, is that what you're telling us?
I might. So, and I feel like I said this before, but like, I think I'll like it better than the book.
Well, because you didn't like how young they were in the book, right?
Yeah.
How young are they in the book?
Well, so the flashbacks are very young. And like, so the flashbacks now I think are in like the teens where they were like 12. Like it seemed like very young. I can't remember. And then yeah, she's probably like mid-20s or something. I also like, I read it so long ago now that like, do I not remember enough that I'll like it?
Right.
Because like obviously the message is good, but I'm
gonna wait till it comes out on my TV to watch it. I'll rent it on Prime. That's what I like
what
to
I've
do.
heard, it's good, but I've heard that from people that didn't read it. So
see, and that's the thing. It's like I feel like at this point I'm not even gonna read the book.
It.
I'd rather just watch the movie. Yeah,
because I feel like I want your review. I want your full review.
Yeah, you know. But
yeah,
I'll give you the movie review without the book
on the television at home. That's what. Dude, we walk. Okay, the whole. I don't know. Whatever. We're on movies, but when we were
this is Spiral City, guys.
This is spiraling. I know it is the ADD. It's it's the late time. But I was like, oh, let's see what's on Amazon because like I'm willing to pay. I'm willing to rent a movie today.
It cost less than going to the theaters, so
but nothing good was on there.
Like, well, I don't think there's really anything out.
Is the summer like a weird time?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of movies come out like holiday season. Like we get all the spooky movies in like October.
Yeah.
And then you start getting like the other movies in November and December. Because like Wicked is going to come out in November. I don't know if you saw that. I think it's Thanksgiving. Actually, I saw it in the theater yesterday. But they have like
it was supposed to come out the same day as Moana. Did I send you this?
No, but please tell me because I'm excited for Moana too. The parent in me
dying because people were trying to like Oppenheimer, or Barbieheimer. They were trying to combine them, and one of the combination was moaned, like. And I was like just crying because I was like, that's hilarious. But I think they actually bumped Wicked up because they didn't want to release the same day. I think it's earlier now than Moana.
Oh, really?
I was fucking
Wait, is Moana coming out on Thanksgiving?
I think so.
Is that the 24th? Why does the 24th stuck in my head?
I think Thanksgiving's later this year. Moana.
We gonna find out. Well, the Thanksgiving's the 28th. Yeah, it is really late this year.
The Moana 2 comes out the 27th.
Okay, so it comes out the day before. Because I want to take Brie for her birthday to see Moana. We want her like birthday things that we do because I'm not throwing a party.
So
sorry, Brielle. I love you, but you had 2 birthday parties and now you'll have another one when you turn 5.
Yeah, it's perfect. That's perfect.
Joey's getting his birthday party that I still need to get the ball rolling.
That's right.
Speaking of which, I had to change the date. It's still going to be the same weekend, but Joe has to fucking work.
No, sad.
Like, of all the Saturdays.
Oh, Wicked is the weekend before. Okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I was thinking then when I was thinking the 24th. Maybe that's what I saw on the calendar. That would make sense.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. They didn't really have like a ton of great previews for the movie yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you were just there.
Yeah. And like there was Alien something.
Yeah,
there's like another Alien that just came out yesterday too, or 2 days ago Friday. What else even was a movie?
Did they play the Joker trailer?
No. Well, if they did, I missed it because I went in like halfway through the trailers. Which is why I didn't get my popcorn.
I literally said to Corey, I said, do not make plans.
Is it the second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
With Lady Gaga.
Because I saw the first one.
Lady Gaga's in it? She plays Harley Quinn. You don't know this?
What happened to the Harley Quinn? I didn't know that any of this happened. I watched the Joker when the Joker came out.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker. The fucked up Joker.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen anything?
No, I've seen it.
No, I mean, I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen anything about this.
Oh my God. I'm literally counting down the minute.
Thing that you talk about. Wait, when is it coming out?
October
what?
I don't know. It's in my calendar. I can't
remember. Come on, Morgan.
Hold on.
I literally had no clue. To be fair, I don't know when anything's happening anymore unless it's kid related. that's why I know when Moana's coming out, and apparently they're making a Lilo and Stitch
October 4th.
Oh, my birthday weekend. Look at that. Well, if I don't do anything else, maybe we'll go to the movies.
Right?
This is 33.
You haven't seen any pictures of her?
No. I literally had no fucking clue. I thought that what happened to what happened to the Harley Quinn though? Whoever was playing Harley Quinn. Who was
There was no Harley Quinn in that Joker though. The Joker was fully about him.
Right. You're right, there wasn't. So
every
this one they're going to introduce her.
Every once in a while I'll turn on the Joker and Corey's like, "Are you good?" Because this movie's fucked up. And
I went and saw it in theaters.
So
I watched it with Joe and Theo after we went and got tacos.
Yeah, it was a journey, but I don't know. I guess I like a good fucked up movie. But literally, the two of them I feel like are gonna be so fucking good, and they're gonna be in just like living in their Delulu land.
Well, I always forget that like she was in that one movie that was really good. Like I forget that she's been in movies because I just only see her as a singer.
So they have musical elements in this one. Like I don't know if it's full musical, but I think at least from the trailer, I'll send you the trailer.
Oh, yes, please, because I literally didn't even know this was happening.
We watched it today, and yeah, I feel like it's giving like, do they have sing-song time of musical in their Lulu in their brains? Like, because they're both in the fucking asylum.
That's true. Probably.
Damn.
Oh, that would have been a good would you rather. Or which one, this or that? Marvel or DC?
Oh, DC.
See, I was going to say, I feel like you're DC girly. Yeah. The only thing I really like from DC is Superman, and that's just because my dad always liked Superman.
I'm a big Batman girly.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not Catwoman.
I know.
Because you are the Catwoman.
Well, yeah. I know. What does X-Men fall
X-Men's
under?
Marvel.
Okay.
X-Men's Marvel. DC is like Superman, Batman, Joker, Catwoman, Wonder Woman.
Okay.
What else is under DC? There's not as many, I feel.
I see. Huh. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, look, the trailer.
Which I do. I do enjoy. I enjoy all those too.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
because I do like all the Batmans and like the Dark Knight and stuff. Those were always really good movies.
I know. If I've seen any, that's been my shit. You know? Dang. Okay. Well, I just sent you the official trailer.
Oh, thank you.
I went on the thing.
I will definitely watch it.
Catwoman. What the fuck? I don't know where I am. This is literally the DC shop. Like, what is... All right, I'm going to put my phone down now. Anyways.
Well.
On
that note.
We spiraled off into the distance today.
This is sometimes this is what you guys are going to get. It was definitely nostalgic. It was just a spiral nostalgic episode.
It was great. Leave us your favorite DC Marvel. What's the verdict? You know,
are you gonna go see the Joker? Let us know because I didn't even know it was fucking a thing. Dude. But then again, I didn't know half the things were a thing.
I felt like I don't know. I guess it's been a couple months since there was anything that came out about it. I'll also send you the picture. It was like the first look of Lady Gaga, like on the stairs dressed up as Harley Quinn. And I was like, oh my God.
Well, there's going to be some Halloween costumes for that.
I agree.
There will definitely be. I know. We were thinking about doing Marvel because Bree's so into Spider-Man right now.
Oh, that'd be so good.
So, it could, because she loves her Ghost Spider. She did say I was Ghost Spider today.
Dude, and you could just get her like a mask, because you could just cricket some.
Oh, yeah, so
super easy. Yeah. Oh, that's smart. We love that. Yeah. I know. I'm gonna have to see if do I come home again for Halloween? That was so fun.
I know. And Bree's gonna be even more aware.
I know.
Like she didn't know what the hell was going on last time. This time she might actually like start connecting the dots.
I know.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, well, if you do come home and you'd like to be a part of our Marvel costume,
right?
Because at this point I feel like it's gonna be like that's what it's gonna be. Because I was trying to think of like what we would be, and I was like, what would we be like?
Right.
I did my little whatever
the
Australian
kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, kangaroo. Yeah, the Joey. Your baby Joey.
My baby Joey. And Joe was Steve Irwin. Rest in peace.
That was so funny.
Yeah, and Brie was the little koala bear. But I'm like,
adorable.
I don't know. I'm like, I think that the Spider-Man kind of works because I'm here to do it.
Side note though, as a secondary option, I may or may not, I would need to check, have a Fred Flintstone outfit.
Oh my God.
I also have a perfect Wilma necklace that I made. So, also an option, also very good DIY.
Be really cute.
Yeah.
Also could be super cute. Kind of like this idea.
So, put it in the queue.
I mean, Brie's still young enough that I can dress her however the fuck I want. So.
And did I also did my grandma also think Corey was dressed as a pumpkin that year? Yes. Yes, she did. But I was adorable as Wilma. Okay.
I want to do that so bad. I think that'd be so fun.
I'll send you what I did.
I've always wanted to do something like that.
I feel like I struggled with the white dress situation. But you could have a 2-piece something or other on. Like you don't have to have like a full. I feel like we were going out like
that's what I'm trying to think. What I have to like look. I'm gonna have to do some not YouTube, Pinteresting.
Yes,
I'm sure I can find some DIYs of that.
Fucking cute. Last FGCU Halloween. Wow, look how sad. Ah! Okay. Anyways, I have to find this. I just want a house so that I can have big Halloween parties. That's all I miss. I want a Halloween party so fucking bad.
Me and you both. Fuck. And there's just not enough room to do it. So, unfortunately,
I know.
One of these days, I'm gonna have the most epic Halloween / birthday party ever.
Yeah.
Maybe it will be like I'm putting it out in the universe that when I'm 35, I will have
station.
Yes, I will have a large enough home to have a birthday party for myself / Brielle's 5th birthday because she'll turn 5 when I turn 35, and a Halloween party all together. We'll do it right in the middle because my birthday's at the beginning of October and hers is in the middle of November, and we can do it at the end of October because she loves spooky shit as much as I do. Boom.
Stop. I love this. I'm here for it. It's happening. I have decided. I have decided for us. It's happening. I'm still trying to get the pick. Fuck. I can't find anything these days.
And plus, I already told Joe I'm not allowed to get pregnant until after my 35th birthday, even if it happens that night.
Yeah, it's fine.
Then it's fine. But anytime prior, not okay.
So funny. That is so funny.
I was like, that is it. That is all.
I don't post enough. All right, I'll find it later. But okay, I think that's all for this evening.
I think that
it was a great time. It was a great time joining us in our advententures
of all the things
to Narnia. I never read that, by the way. Did you read?
I never did either. No, that shit never excited me.
I think they're making it into a series too. Side note.
Of course they are.
I know.
Didn't they? I thought they did. Wasn't there like?
I mean, it was a movie, but like I don't know. I feel like I saw a series, but maybe I'm also starting rumors.
Don't go starting rumors, Morgan. No, I never got into those types of movies and shows and stuff or whatever. Books, not shows.
No.
Narnia was too nerdy.
Fantasy? Yeah, like I don't know.
I think that's the thing. I don't get into like the fantasy realm. Like Lord of the Rings and stuff wasn't it for me.
I know.
Or like The Hobbit. And also like why do I have to say it like that? But I feel like you can only say Hobbit.
Okay, though.
Like that.
Did Hello Poppet come from Pirates of the Caribbean? Because they said it today. Is that where it came from?
Maybe. I just used to always say that because I was annoying. And
I know, but is that where it originally stemmed from? Maybe.
There's a good possibility that that's where it was in my subconscious. It was just there and I was like, hello, Poppet.
That's my favorite. Like when I stumble across the line from a movie and I'm like, is that where that came from? Like Dodgeball? I quote a lot of that movie.
Love that.
That's definitely one of the movies. And I haven't watched it in a long time.
I feel like all I do is quote Mean Girls.
Mm-hmm.
That is like.
Did you watch the new one?
No.
Musical?
Maybe I'll watch it.
It's on Amazon.
No, because I know, because Joe doesn't like musicals. So, like, I don't always like watching movies by myself.
Give it. I feel like I was a little overwhelmed in the first 2 minutes because of the singing.
Oh.
Get past the first 2 minutes.
I don't mind musicals, though.
Oh, okay. Then you'll be fine.
It's Joe that doesn't like musicals.
Was unsure as well.
I don't know. I feel like musicals don't bother me. Like, I can do, and maybe it's because I like my dance and music-y background. Like,
did you watch Into the Woods? It's a musical on Disney Plus. That one really.
What's that about?
It hurts. It's like fairy tale.
Oh,
Jack and the Beanstalk, but in my brain it's into the woods, and the cast is wonderful, but like in my brain I can't get past it. Poor Sam, she's like, I love this movie, and I'm like, I fucking can't.
I think there's certain points where like I can't do musicals, but for the most part,
The Mean Girls though is good because they like it's the story too. Like we know the story, so it's like it's good.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give it a go.
Give it a go.
I'd say I'd watch it tonight, but I really want to read, so that's happening instead.
The Teacher?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to start it.
It's time.
It's time. It is time.
I'm definitely like binging that book that I told you I started today or yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm like already halfway done. It's really fucking funny. Like, I don't know why I didn't read the second book right off the jump. Whatever. It's fine.
We're
here now. We're here now.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Well, all right, peeps. We won't keep you much longer.
Yeah.
Plus, I have like a weird pain in my back. I think it's the way that I'm sitting.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Everything, my stomach stopped hurting, so now I have a pain in my back. But that's just this is my life.
Thing is really hurting my hand.
This
like,
little light
I don't know
of
how
mine,
you do this. I've been.
I'm gonna let it shine.
We're losing it.
When you said this little, and then all I thought of this little light of mine because you held it up and I saw the light. So then I immediately started busting into song. Maybe that's why I don't mind musicals because I am a fucking walking musical.
Yes, probably.
Like today,
the Evanescence sing along in the audio message today. That was hilarious.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors? Pom 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 pom. Is that what are those the lyrics though, or did I just make that shit up?
You were like, I don't think that's it, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's it. You fucking nailed it. That was
my favorite song when I watched Daredevil. Like,
and I remember I watched it, but it's been so long.
Oh, it's been a long time.
I also remember like they used it in the best way. I don't remember.
Yes, it was like perfect. It was one of the fight scenes, which was like so.
Oh, I'm gonna have to Google it now, but yeah.
Yes. Well.
Anyways,
Okay.
Thanks for joining us along this ride here today, people.
If you also have ADHD, you will enjoy this episode. That should be at the beginning. Trigger warning. If you suffer from ADHD, ADD, or any other type of attention deficit disorder, you may be on for a wild ride with these two crazy women who talk about everything and nothing all at once.
Absolutely agree.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to shut the fuck up now and sign off. Yeah. But don't forget to follow along on our social media pages, Baby One More Podcast on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I don't know why I always want to say Twitter. We don't have a fucking Twitter. And Twitter isn't even Twitter anymore. It's X. Anyways, come along so that you can see all the clips for pre-episode clips. Pre. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
New episodes.
And also know when an episode has dropped because sometimes we're like little motherfucking fairies that drop new episodes
like
of
today.
Our little, like today we just sprinkle, and by we I mean Morgan because she handles all that because she is a saint and the queen of technology.
Does this sound good? And I was like, I can't wait. I already posted
it. It sounded great though. Fine. I don't even know why you asked me because it always sounds good.
But still, sometimes I need the confidence booster,
Well, you have it. Just know.
Just sprinkle it.
It's always there. Anyways, whatever you say goes.
Just run with it.
It is what it is.
Too funny.
All right. Well, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
See you later.
For now.
Bye.
Bye.